dust on our boots, fire in our veins, chasing down dreams like runaway trains. Sky full of scars, but we don't break. Every step forward is a chance we take. We've been knocked down, felt the weight, but we rise up every time we shake. The ground beneath us, hear the sound of a million hearts that won't back down. We are legends, carved in flame, running wildly on the game. Through the storm, we don't pretend, we don't follow, we transcend. We are legends, hear our call, standing tall, we'll never fall. Write our names across the sky. We are legends, you and I. Midnight roads and neon lights, burning fast through endless nights. Every doubt we leave behind, fear's just a ghost we redefine. Feel the pulse that's in our chest, every heartbeat is a test. Turn the silence into gold, this is our story to be told. We are legends, carved in flame, running wild, we own the game. Through the storm, we don't pretend, we don't follow, we transcend. We are legends, hear our call, standing tall, we'll never fall. Write our names across the sky. We are legends, you and I. Fade away, oh, we're here to stay. Through the fire, through the fight, we ignite the darkest night. No fear, no change, no end in sight. We are the spark, we are the light. We are legends, rising high, touch the stars, we own the sky. This is where our stories blend. We are legends, bold and true. Every dream we may come through. From the ashes we ascend. We are legends till the end.
The sky in gold, Spanish must sway, stories untold. Cobblestone streets, echoes in my mind. Every step I take, I'm leaving time behind. Warm breeze whispers your name like a slow burn, soft flame. Savannah nights, where the fireflies glow, hearts beat slow to a rhythm we know. Under moonlight, where the river runs wild, lost in your touch, got me feeling like a child. Savannah nights, don't ever let go. We got forever in the undertow. Porch lights hum with a southern tune. Shadows dancing under that silver moon. Sweet tea kisses on your lips, so sweet. Barefoot dreams on a midnight street. Every glance pulls me in like a tide I can't defend. Savannah nights, where the fireflies clear. If this is a dream, don't wake me now. I'm yours somehow. Slow, but we lose control under moonlight, where the river runs free. You and these stars, that's all I need. Savannah nights don't fade away. Let's get lost till the break of day. Yeah. Hey, hey, don't go in my mouth. Then they roar, keys turned, can't hold it anymore. Midnight calling, feel the spark, fire breathing in the dark. Rubber meets the road, ignite, sweating still under neon light. Gasoline running through my veins, say my name in thunder and flames. Ready, set, cross the line, fate or forever, your call, not mine. Rubber on the pavement, screaming through the night. Sweat drips like thunder, hearts about to ignite. Gasoline dreams in a chrome lit haze, chasing down forever in a death-defying race. Red line rising, no turning back, every second burning on a razor track. Rubber sweat, gasoline, living fast in a blurred out dream. Cross that edge where shadows lean, between fate and immortality. We don't stop, we don't breathe, speed is all we'll ever need. In the fire we come clean, blur the line, immortality. Engines like a heartbeat pounding in my chest, every curve a question, every risk a test. Mirror full of ghosts I left behind, but the finish line's the only thing on my mind. No regrets in the rearview glow, only one way left to go. Rubber sweat, gasoline, living fast in a blurred out dream. Cross that edge where shadows lean, between fate and immortality. We don't stop, we don't breathe, speed is all we'll ever need. In the fire we come clean, blur the line, immortality. If I crash, let me shatter in the light. If I fly, let me burn across the sky. Either way, they'll say my name, like a spark that'll run the flame. Rubber burns, sweat falls, gasoline calls. Rubber sweat, gasoline, no more fear in the in-between. On the edge where we've always been, dancing with immortality. We don't stop, we don't fade, legends in the risk we made. Through the fire we're unseen, blur the line, immortality. Rubber sweat, gasoline, forever lasting in between.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Woke up with a spark in my chest, no ceiling. Heart beating loud like it knows what I'm feeling. Dust on my dreams, but I'm shaking it loose. I didn't come this far just to play it safe and loose. Yeah. City lights flicker like they calling my name. Every risk I take just adds fuel to the flame. Yeah. Got one shot, no rewind, no clone. Yeah. Yeah, it's all or nothing. Go big or go home. I hear the doubt, but it don't run me. Fear's just a shadow I outrun, see. Go big or go home. No halfway tonight. I'm chasing the edge where the dark meets the light. No fear in my bones, just fire in my soul. If I fall, I fly, never losing control. Go big or go home. Hear the crowd, hear the roar. I've been knocking on destiny's door, no chains, no limits, I'm already gone. Yeah, yeah, it's go big or go home. Yeah, every scar got a story I earned, every bridge that I crossed, yeah, I let it burn. No map, no guide, just a wild unknown, but I'd rather get lost than never be shown. Pressure bills, but I'm built for the weight don't own me. I turn my fear into energy. Go big or go home. No halfway tonight. I'm chasing the edge where the dark meets the light. No fear in my bones, just fire in my soul. If I fall, I fly, you're never losing control. Go big or go home. Hit a crowd, hit a roar. I've been knocking on destiny's door. No chains, no limits, I'm already gone. Yeah, just go big or go home. No regrets in the rear view. No what is when I break through. I'd rather crash than coast. Live loud, love hard, wanting more. Go big or go home, let the whole world see what happens when you set yourself free. No fear, no doubt, I'm claiming my throne. It's a long way up, but I'm never alone. Go big, go bold, go all in. Don't roll, cause the dream don't wait. Go big or go home.
Welcome everyone, we are back here live right here on the network, and we are rocking all day long. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the show. Now these guys have been laying it down as we got multiple drivers getting ready to take control here, and we got new teams here. We got Zero Delta in the house along with the Ratio Rig guys, a bunch of guys hanging out. Valve Esports is here. These guys are ready to rock. This is the GT3's on the network, and you know what? I am super excited to be calling this one, as it is going to be anything but ordinary for these guys. So let's start them off. We're going to bring up Ben Knert, see how he's feeling. Ben. Oh, Ben.
Hello. How's it going?
Hello, my friend. How are you doing? It's night race here at COTA. How do you feel coming into this one for the first round? First round you've been a part of.
A bit nervous, I'd say. First time racing around these guys, so I don't really know what to expect. It's at a track I know decently well, so we got the track and the car knowledge down. But yeah.
All right, man.
A little nervous.
Well, welcome to the stream. Good luck here today, and hopefully you can make it happen.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Oh, and Ben, no offense, but how do you pronounce your last name?
Honored.
Connor.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. I pronounced that completely wrong the first time. My bad.
No worries.
I'll get you down to the guys. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Now we're going to bring up Jake Owens here. Jake.
Yo.
Man, what a day. I mean, it's COTA. How do you feel?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good, dude.
Yes, it looks like you got the Mustang out there. It looks like you're flying pretty good. You know, when you come into this against new guys, what kind of nerves do you got going on?
I'm sorry, what was that?
What kind of nerves do you got going on racing around a new group of guys?
Pretty anxious. Don't want to slow anybody down. Not too familiar with the track. Ain't pushing too good of times, but yeah, knocking off some lap time though, each and every go.
All right, well, I'll let you get back to it, man. Good luck, and welcome to the stream, man. This is what we're having, a party here at the booth. Would you believe it? I got popcorn.
Right on, man.
All right, man. Good luck.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Now we're gonna bring up that was Jake Owens. Now let's bring up Dustin Walenti. Dustin,
what's going on with you, buddy?
welcome to the show, man. It is great to have you here at COTA. How do you feel coming into this one?
I'm feeling pretty confident. I mean, personally, the goal is just keep it on the track, try not to bump into nobody too hard, and just finish the race. But you know, we've been here before, so it'll be a good time.
Yeah, you know, as you come into a new group of drivers and everything else, what kind You got any nerves going on, or are you just gonna come out here, do what you do, and let the chips fall where they fall?
Oh man, this ain't our first rodeo. You know, we always stepping on new scenes. Seems like every year. So we're gonna let the first lap jitters do what they do, and we'll just pick up the pieces where they fall, man.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and welcome to the show.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, that was Dustin Walenti. And now we're going to go, all right, last week's winner, Chris Purnell. Chris. Oh, Chris?
How you going, buddy?
Hell, how is it going? You came a long ways here. Happy Easter, by the way. I know you guys are a day ahead. How do you feel coming into this one?
Yeah, it should be a pretty good race. So I'm looking forward to it. It's it's pretty early over here. It's 6:15 in the morning. So yeah, looking forward to getting into it and getting on with it.
Now, coming off of a race win from last week, are you feeling pretty confident that you're going to be able to carry that kind of success into here to COTA?
Yes and no. I think this track's going to present a couple of unique challenges along the way. So looking forward to seeing how it pans out. And a couple of the guys look like they're driving different cars this week as well. So I think there'll be some different strengths and challenges along the way. So yeah, it's going to be a fun race. It's good to see the grid's packed out a little bit more this time than last time. So looking forward to getting into it and seeing how the day turns out.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and hopefully you have some success here once again.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Speak to you soon.
Thank you. That's Chris Purnell, and let's hear from Brett Douglas, his teammate. Brett. Oh, Brett? Brett, you got a copy?
Yeah, I do. Hello.
Hello, my friend. How are you doing? The car looks great. How do you feel coming here to COTA?
Yeah, pretty comfortable, actually. Pretty comfortable. I'm hoping for a half-decent result. I missed round one, but it's time to make up some points.
So you're here to hammer it down and see what you can get?
Absolutely.
Well, hopefully you don't hammer down too hard where you bite that banana peel and it does not elude everyone.
Yeah, it's a bit of a slippery track. It's very different to most tracks, so it takes a little bit of patience and a little bit of concentration, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. It's extremely high. Some parts are high speed, and it's a high technical track. So hopefully get it down.
Yeah, well, that's what we're here to do. Let's see what we can do, shall we?
All right, man. Good luck. Get down to business, buddy.
Yep, thank you very much.
Thank you. So Brett Douglas getting her set, and now we're going to hear from GT4 winner Zachary Bash, who also gave us a show last week. Zachary.
What is going on there, Brandon?
Man, you're back, and it is the Audi this time. How do you feel coming here? How do you feel coming into such a great track that you raced on just less than an hour ago?
Well, I will tell you this. It definitely paid off to run the GT4s because me and Connor are freaking whooping everybody's lap time right now. I mean, getting that win definitely gave me some confidence going into this race. And, I mean, I'm feeling great. The Audi handles amazing right now. I'm just hoping we just stay out of wrecks and we have a good qualifying and start up front, hopefully.
Oh, yeah. As drivers continue to pound this down to get the car down, I mean, what are you figuring out as with the GT3's?
That kind of goes back to what we were saying about the GT4s with the downforce and the aero. They're so much quicker. They're playing onto the track. You can just throw them into the turns and they just hook up right away. I mean, this is gonna be a lot faster pace, and it should hopefully put on some better racing. We got 14 drivers in here, which is what 4 times what the GT4s had. So it'll definitely be a very chaotic race, especially at the beginning of the race. The start of the race is definitely going to be chaotic.
All right. Well, hopefully you get some good luck and have some fun, man.
All right, thank you, Brendan.
Thank you. Zachary Bash. Now let's hear from Gabriel Garcia, who's out here. See how he feels. Gabe.
What's going on?
The young gun. How are you feeling coming into this one?
Honestly, a lot better than before.
Hey, Gabe.
What's up?
Can you, I told Cody Baumeister to DM you about his son joining this race.
Okay.
You might want to ask him about that one to get an invite sent and everything. But
Okay.
You're coming into COTA here. You obviously had a pretty decent run in the first GT4s. How do you feel coming into the GT3's?
Honestly, pretty good. Track time is perfect when everybody's coming here on cold feet, but 3 of us, actually 4 of us, know what to expect now. So we kind of have a one-up on everybody. So we'll see if we can take advantage of it.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and hopefully the odds are in your favor.
Thank you.
Thank you. There we go. And now we got Elliot Jacobson coming down. Elliot. Elliot? Hello?
Hello there.
Man, what a joy it is to see you. You got the Audi out there. How do you feel coming into this one? Do you feel a little bit more confident or still learning?
I know the track, I just don't know how to drive it.
Oh, gotcha. Well, I'll get you back up there so you can get some practice in, buddy.
All right, thanks so much.
Thank you. That was Elliot Jacobson there. As we're going to go to Connor Coleman next. We had an amazing fight in the GT4s. Let's see how he feels here. Connor.
Hey.
Yeah.
Man, what a night.
Okay.
Hello. It looks like you're getting ready to go to town again. You and
Yes,
Zachary Bash. Can we expect the show? Because you guys are top of the charts early on. And like GT4s, I mean, you guys put on a show late on. Is that something you guys are going to probably carry over?
Oh, for sure. We're having a little lap battle here.
All right.
It's feeling good. BMW's feeling planted. I'm very more comfortable in this car. Definitely, hopefully don't blow through my tires like I did in GT4, but yeah, no, we're feeling good.
All right, man. Well, good luck. And hopefully the odds are in your favor this time, as I know you don't like wearing that bridesmaid.
No. I want to see a 1, but you know, we'll see how it goes.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and hopefully luck is on your side here today.
Me too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's Connor Coleman. He was he was in the last one. He was doing really good until a pit stop changed up that one. Let's hear from James McConnell. James.
Howdy.
Welcome to the stream, my friend. How are you feeling so far?
A few seconds off pace. First time I've done this track in this car, but we'll get it learned eventually.
Oh, gotcha. So you just arriving, putting it down, and just seeing what you can do.
Yeah, just hanging out, having a good time, putting down some laps with some buddies. I think it'll be fun.
There's nothing wrong with that, man. I'll let you get back to practicing. Good luck, and hopefully we see some fireworks out of you.
Thank you, and thank you for the broadcast.
Not a problem. I'm having a blast up here. I got a party. I got Smith Media on board. I got, oh man, Spotify's here. It's a blast.
Crack one open for me when it's over.
I can't do that. Sorry, I got another one to worry about. Good luck.
Thank you.
So James McConnell is getting ready to go. Currently, so far, we have an unprecedented 12 cars here that showed up. Zachary Bash is on the top of the board. But let's go and take a look and see what these guys are having to work with for tonight's race info. Here it is, Circuit of America's round 2 of the Blackout GT World Challenge. This is a 2.26 mile speedway. Track temp is at 76 degrees in Austin, Texas. We have overcast, 11-mile-an-hour wind, 74 degrees outside. This thing is gonna be, it is gonna be a showdown for these drivers, and they are gonna have their work cut out for them as the GT World Challenge really gets cranked up today. Current points leader is obviously Chris Purnell after last week's win in that Porsche. We are 25 minutes into practice, so we got less than 25 minutes remaining. I'm going to take a brief commercial break from the Blackout Racing Network. Don't go anywhere. Glad to see everybody in the chat. Ben, so excited to see you in the chat also. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream. I'm going to crank it up. Don't go anywhere, race fans, because this party is really going to get started here momentarily.
Yeah, yeah. Bronx nights, city lights. Feel that rhythm, feel that hype. Step in the borough, yeah, the vibes alive. Corner store speakers got the whole block lit tonight. Sneakers on pavement, echo through the street. Every heartbeat sinking with the bass and the beat. From the rooftops down to the avenue glow. People show love everywhere that you go. Graffiti walls tell stories untold. Bronx energy, yeah, it never gets old. Hands up high, feel the summer heat. DJ spin that track, make the night complete. No sleep tonight, we don't need no rest. In the Bronx, yeah, you know we party best. Party in the Bronx, let the whole world see. We got the fire, got the unity. From the block to the club, everybody move. Feel that rhythm, catch that groove. Party in the Bronx, yeah, we own the night. City never sleeps and the vibe's just right. Turn it up loud, let the speakers knock. All night long in the Bronx, don't stop. Don't stop. In every Bronx, subway rumble underneath our feet. Breakdance circles where the cultures meet. Old school flavor with a new school twist. Every track hitting hard, can't resist. Lights flash bright like a summer parade. Every laugh, every moment never gonna fade. From sunset skies to the early dawn, keep the party going. We carry on, yeah, we rise, we shine. We bring that sound, heartbeat of the city in every round. No matter where you from, tonight you belong in the Bronx where the nights go strong. Party in the Bronx, let the whole world see. We got the fire, got the unity. From the block to the club, everybody move. Feel that rhythm, catch that groove. Party in the Bronx, yeah, we own the night. City never sleeps and the vibe's just right. Turn it up loud, let the speakers knock. All night long in the Bronx, don't stop. In every Bronx, Bronx night, never fade away. In every Bronx, turn it up now. Let the music play.
All right, we are back, and Emily, I think we might have lost Jamie. I'm not sure where he went, but yeah, he's not in the chats anywhere, so I don't know where he went exactly. Drivers here are trying to still establish a pace of what they're going to set. Zachary Bash, Chris Purnell, Connor Coleman, no surprise at the top of this board. We also got Ben. We also got Ben up on the top there, along with Brett Douglas. So Ben Connor is definitely going to try and work his way up there with that 888. Of course, we are going to be interviewing top 5 at the end of the night here, as I will be getting this up there so I can do a brief driver meeting for all these guys. So bear with me as I do have to get the audio on for this. So bear with me. I'll still be right here as we're just gonna make sure my... Oh, it looks like I have no button for that. Okay, so yes, everybody, this is there we go. All right, drivers, at the end of the night, we will got a little bit larger field than normal, so do believe in clean over fast, meaning if you got a faster car, hopefully the other car lets you around. If not, it's racing still. Also, remember you got unlimited tires, but there will be you do need to make at least one pit stop during the race. Also, keep in mind at the end of the night, I will be interviewing top 5 for all the drivers. So if you're in the Discord and in the top 5, you will get a driver interview at the end. If you're not in there, I would just make up an interview for you and move on. If you have any questions, feel free to ask Gabriel Garcia, and he will answer it accordingly. And if Brandon Perry happens to make it, he can answer it accordingly also. Any multi-car incidents where there is a tow or just in general multi-car incident, we will be pulling out a safety car full course. If it is a minor type deal and we really got to keep the ball rolling, we will just pull out a BSC where the lead car, meaning position 1, will be slowing down to 60 mph or 60 miles per hour. If you have any questions, like I said, ask Gabe and Brandon Perry and they will answer it accordingly. We got to go ahead and adjust all my stuff here. Perfect. And we are going to be underway in moments here. We are less than 18 minutes away. As we got quite a few fans in there. Man, glad to see everybody in here. I have no doubt on that one. If this thing winds up anything like the first one, this thing is going to be fireworks on wheels. 13 drivers, of course, into this race so far, with more expected to show up. So this is... And I honestly can't wait to see what these guys do. This is going to be, it's going to be a show, because when you got multiple cars, different guys are running it. We have Audis, McLaren, BMWs, Porsche, Lambos. The BMWs are here. Nobody brought the Mercedes though. I'm really actually shocked on that one. And Zachary Bash, of course, in the Audi, and he's up in front. So he's brought a different machine this time. Last week, of course, he rocked the Porsche. This week, he's rocking the Audi. Meanwhile, Connor Coleman, he's sitting in the BMW with Connor. So this one's going to be a pretty interesting showing. Brandon Perry, of course, is expected to be here. As Brandon Perry is expected to show up here, he's handling some other stuff. We're talking about Ben though. This one is depending on strat. The last race came down to a strat call that was unprecedented, and it, Connor made an error on the pits here. Made a call, and it unfortunately did not work with the GT4. Will that same call work here? Maybe, maybe not. It's hard to tell. Guys, watch out for Zachary Bash. He is up front. He's been fast all day long. 1:36.4, the time to beat. Chris Burnell chomping at the bit. The Australian has arrived along with Brett Douglas, another Australian, as those guys are able to make it here today, which is great, despite it being Easter for them right now. So there are some stuff that does take precedence, depending on what you have going on in real life. And as the darkness falls, these guys are going to have a blast in the dark. And this is what we're talking about. This is going to be an equalizer. Who can race in the dark? I'm really anxious to find out. But I'm going to take another brief commercial break. Don't go anywhere, race fans. This party is sure to get started very shortly, as we have less than 14 minutes remaining of practice. And then we're on to the main show, which is qualifying. Don't go anywhere.
Come. Yeah. Plug me in, neon veins ignite. Circuits humming in the dead of night. Heartbeat sinking to a baseline scream. Living faster than a fever dream. Yeah, stealing chrome under my skin. No off switch, let the chaos in. Static crawling through my bones. I don't feel it, I overload. Flip the breaker, lose control. Voltage running through my soul. I'm hardwired, can't come down. Spinning sparks all over this town. Light me up, watch me burn. Cross the line, no return. Hardwired, wild and free. System crashes, what I need. Turn it up, let it ride. I'm electric on inside. Yeah, midnight rush, no brakes, no fear. Digital ghost whisper in my ear. Red line racing through the sound. Feet don't even touch the ground. Code corrupted, rules erased. Every second I accelerate. Wide snapping, lights go blind. Leave the world 2 steps behind. Blow the fuse, let it show. I'm the storm you can't control. I'm hardwired, can't come down. Spinning sparks all over this town. Light me up, watch me burn. Cross the line, no return. Hardwired, wild and free. System crashes, what I need. Turn it up, let it ride. I'm electric on the inside. No signal, no sleep, no wind inside. I'm a glitch in the cold of the night. Break the grid, let the silence shatter. Nothing else even matters. Feel the surge, let it blow. I'm hardwired, can't come down. Set the whole damn world to sound. Light me up, watch me burn. Crash and blaze, never learn. Hardwired, born to break every rule they try to make. Turn it up, feel the fire. I was built to be hardwired. Yo!
All right, we are back here, and I'm just going to get back up to the deal. So everybody out there, appreciate everybody checking in. If you like what you see, you want to see more of it, hit that sub button, hit that like button. Also, if you're wondering where the music comes from, go check it out in the description. It is suno.com. It is the official music of the network here. These guys are moments away, and it is absolutely critical that these guys get it dialed in beforehand. Jamie Pugh is still unable to make it into the chat. I don't know where he is, but I was hoping he was going to be here. Where did Jamie go? I think I have a song for that one. I don't know if he went on the run. I think I might have to make a new song for him that says Jamie's in hiding today. I don't know. But these guys, we've got 13 drivers registered into the race here. And each and every one of them is getting ready to go. We have just under 10 minutes left of practice. So if the guys need to get registered in, I would suggest doing it now. As we're just gonna send a little message off to a certain somebody there. Still waiting on Brandon Perry if he's gonna make it to get in here. But we do have an amazing field so far. Zachary Bash and Ben, you mentioned it earlier. He's up and running up at the top there. Chris Purnell and Connor Coleman. Brett Douglas is up there with him. Shane Blankenship in the Lambo is up in the top, creeping on the top 5. All these guys are trying to run top times right now, which is great, as they're all just kind of getting logged in, getting dialed in here. So we're shaping up to have what could be a really good race. During the race, these guys are going to have to watch out on the tire issues. Tires and fuel. Fuel obviously is going to burn out either way, but the tires, it's been a big talk amongst the drivers in the paddock, how to save the tires. All I can tell you is if you're going to think about a late brake zone and pushing the corner hard, you might want to think twice unless it's near the end. Then push like hell, make it, hopefully it sticks. And we will have to go from there to make all incidents known. Oh, that reminds me. Let's see here. You gotta make one other announcement here about that. And I'm thinking about it. Also, guys, race incidents. If there's an incident anyone needs to report, please send a video into the incident channel or let me know directly after the race. We are under a time crunch with the schedule for ARCA coming up too. That's right, you heard it. ARCAs are right on directly after this stream. They're coming to this network. Guys are extremely excited. Those guys are absolutely getting ready right now. So the tracks are full. We had quite a bit of dollars on track time with iRacing. So these guys are still kind of waiting to see what driver is really figuring it out the most, or just how smooth they can be. You know, we got Connor down here, or Cody, sorry, who's got that number 20. He is just running it. He's doing really well and just maintaining a pace, trying to be smooth. And Jacob Owens in the Mustang, currently running 9th on the board, and as the darkness falls here, you will notice that these drivers are going to have one heck of a challenge come race time, because if you don't see those turns coming up here, it could be a blind turn and they're going to just scream right through it. So they're definitely going to try and give us something to look at here. And everybody asks for a night race, and I give them a night race here. See a little bit of trouble out of Jacob there as he spun. So drivers will have to hopefully not wreck the car right out the gate. as we are currently trying to keep the comms a little bit clear. But I'm just going to crank on this so you can hear some of the in-car talk on track. As you see, Gabriel Garcia trying to flip his Porsche still. They call it flipper, but I don't know if we can put that one on its lid yet. Very dark here at COTA, as you can barely see any of the logos. As this one gets ready to he is going to be co-hosting for ARCA as well there, Emily. Is what the plan was anyway. As Emily, glad to see you in the chat too. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream. Got less than 4 minutes and almost showtime. So it's safe to say that we are game on here. So let's get this party started. Let's get it rocking. It's showtime here at the network.
Blackout Racing Network. Engine screaming in the neon glow. Midnight track where the outlaws go. Static crackles on the radio line. Green light go. It's racing time. Shadows drifting through the smoke. Speed's a gamble. Hearts go broke. No rules here, just grit and nerve. Every turn's a reckless curve. Feel the blackout creeping in. Lose control, let chaos win. Welcome to the Blackout Racing Network, where the fast burn bright and the crashes hurt. Banana peels on the apex line. Spin you out in a blink of time. Turtle shells flying through the night. Hit your tail, now you're losing sight. No escape when the engines howl. Blackout racing, here and now. Dashboard flickers, signals dead. Voices echo in your head. Rear view full of flashing lights. Hunters closing in the night. Oil slick dreams and shattered steel. Grip the wheel, don't dare to feel. Every lap's a twisted game. No two racers race the same. Hear the countdown, feel the strain. One wrong move, you're out the game. Welcome to the Blackout Racing Network, where the fast burn bright and the crashes hurt. Banana peels in the danger zone. Slip once and you're overthrown. Turtle shells bouncing wild and free. Knock you out of victory. No mercy in this asphalt fight. Blackout racing owns the night. Power surge, systems down. Lost in speed, don't look around. Static scream, the signal breaks. Every risk is one you take. Laughing ghosts along the track. No way out, no turning back. Peel slips, spin, shell hits, crack. Crowd roars, flash, gone in a dash. Welcome to the Blackout Racing Network, where legends rise and the reckless lurk. Banana peels in every turn. One false move and you will burn. Turtle shells like guided fate. Strike you down before the gate. Lights go out but engines ignite. Blackout racing owns the night. Signal lost, but the race goes on. In the dark, before the dawn. Blackout racing network gone.
All right, we are back, and it is time. Less than 30 seconds away from qualifying. Hopefully, you guys are getting logged in. There we go. You can see pitch black out there as qualifying is getting underway here. Don't go anywhere, race fans. We are going to be back very shortly.
Rolling up slow.
Yeah. Lights out.
Lights out.
We moving right.
Yeah. Lights out.
Lights out.
Lights out.
Yeah.
Lights out. We moving right. Feel the beat, don't think, just slide.
Yeah. Blackout slide, step into the groove. Hands on time, let your whole body move. Turn the wrench to the right, click, click. Now swing it back left, nice and slick. Move that jack to the front, don't stall. Lean it down low, now bounce with it, y'all. Keep it tight, let the rhythm take control. One step back, now roll, roll, roll.
Don't stop, keep it flowing. Everybody in the room gon' know it. Feel that bass in your feet. Let it carry that heat. Slide, blackout, side to side. Turn it up, let it ride. Break it down, take it low. Now bring it back, here we go. Right, left, twist it clean. Hit that move in between. Front, back, drop it down. Blackout slide. Step, tap, pivot and glide. Hands up high, then swing them wide. Turn that wrench, 1, 2, 3. Now freeze for a beat, then release with me. Jack it forward, let your shoulders pop. Lean back slow, then make it drop. Spin around, now clap it twice. Keep it smooth, keep it nice. Don't stop, keep it flowing. Everybody in the room gon' know
Lights
it.
down.
Lights down, feel the vibe.
We alive in the blackout slide.
Slide, blackout, side to side. Turn it up, let it ride. Break it down, take it low. Now bring it back, here we go. Right, left, twist it clean. Hit that move in between. Front, back, drop it down. Blackout slide.
Now break it down. Now break it down. Down low. Now break it down. Now break it down.
Now break it down, down low. Slow it up, then let it go. Count it out.
1, 2, 3.
Now everybody bounce with me. Hands up, lights gone black. Take one step, then bring it back. Feel that rhythm in your soul. Blackout slide, lose control. Blackout, side to side. We don't stop, we just ride. Turn it right, turn it left. Give it all you got.
No rest.
Front to back, drop it down. Feel that beat all around when the lights go out. We shine, blackout slide every time.
Yeah.
Lights out.
We still move.
Blackout slide.
That's the groove.
All right, welcome everybody. We are back. And check it out on the top of the leaderboard. Brett Douglas out of Australia gets the party started early. Brandon Perry, Taylor Williams both made it to the party. We got 15 drivers ready to throw this thing down. I'm going to get Brandon Perry up here real quick. BP.
What's up, Brandon Smith?
So here tonight, I'm going to have you on Race Control 2. Watch for multi-car incidents. And this thing's going to get hairy, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it pitched black out here, but these GT3s have some pretty good lights, so could be a pretty good race. I love this track. It's the West Course, right? So we should be having some fun out here. But yeah, I'll keep in mind, and multi-car incident, we'll be looking to bring it out if we have to.
Yep. Similar, same rules, same rule applies as the deal. If we're in a time, we are shutting down the safety car at 20 minutes to go in the race. After that, no more safety cars, no more forgiveness.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. I'll definitely try to relay it to these guys if you haven't had a driver's meeting already.
I did have a brief one, but you might want to kind of just iterate the safety car deal.
All right, yeah, I can definitely tell them, and then we'll see if we can put on a show here.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you.
So that's BP. Brandon Perry did make it, and now let's hear from Jamie Pugh. Has got my co-commentator here. He's new to it, so he doesn't know how to show up on time sometimes. Jamie, glad to have you back. Are you getting fired up for this thing like I am? We got 15 cars ready to throw it in there.
Absolutely.
Now, we've seen a couple drivers here. Taylor Williams and Brandon Perry didn't show up for practice. Could that hurt them come race time?
Maybe not. You know, BP is definitely known to be that arrive and drive driver, and sometimes he surprises us.
Yes, he does. And how about Taylor Williams? I mean, we don't know much about the driver. He's got the Porsche. I mean, the Porsche's been notoriously fast. Do you feel like he could be one of those to watch out for?
I saw a little bit of practice. It seems like he's got some pace, so you never know. He could be there.
All right. Well, glad to have you back in the booth, everybody. Jamie Pugh is not known for always being on time, but that's why we call him prime time. He shows up at the right time.
Yeah, you'll have that.
I hope you're all rested up and got some popcorn.
Yes, I do.
Oh, good, because we can't have you get unhydrated here. As oh shoot, I got to do something for you, buddy. There we go. There we go. So drivers are currently clocking in. The Australian Chris Purnell once again at the top of that board. In that 920, Gabriel Garcia, the young gun, commonly called Flipper, still trying to get a lap time in here. Now, Jamie, drivers we heard out of the GT4 were complaining about track limits, but the track limits are there for a reason. Do you feel like if they're not able to get the lap deal done or whatever, they need to adjust their driving style to meet those track limits?
Oh, 100%. It's adapt and overcome. You know, obviously the track limits are a bit strict, and that's just part of the game here tonight at COTA.
Let's just face it, I can't change track limits. That's all dictated by the higher powers that be, iRacing. I can tell you that if you have 2 tires on that rumble strip, you're fine. But if you put all 4, if you put all 4 beyond that rumble strip, it's beyond the white line. Guess what? They do penalize you for it. Because you got to have at least 2 tires on the surface.
Well, that's just part of it here, and you know, guys got to be vigilant of that and know where they're at all times with their car. I mean, it's dark, and you know that's going to play a huge role, especially with the track limits.
Yes, it is. As we are coming to nearly showtime here, as we are less than 30 seconds away from this thing going into the session here, as it's lone qualifying, so they don't get that extra. They don't get the extra time like open qualifying. They got to run it within the 10-minute limit. See Brandon Perry, who's trying to get just maybe a little bit of track time, and I don't think he's pushing it too much, but A few of these drivers might have found out that it's not always good. There it is, the end of qualifying. So we're going to go green here very shortly as drivers are getting grid up.
Everybody let us know if you need a safety car. Obviously,
we are-
multiple couple car incident, and especially if it's a big one, let us know. Queue up. You know, Brandon Smith said the safety car window will close with 20 minutes to go, meaning with 20 minutes.
There we go. We'll turn that off as we see them all taking the grid.
Wow.
Let's go to this one, and let's take a look at tonight's grid right here. On pole will be Chris Burnell with Ben Connert. There'll be Brett Douglas and Zachary Bash, Shane Blankenship and Jacob Owens. Behind them in row 4 will be Connor Coleman and James McConnell. Then we got Brandon Perry and Taylor Williams, followed by Gabriel Garcia and Elliot Jacobson. Behind that, we got Dustin Walenti and Cody Baumeister, along with Garrett Taylor bringing up the rear. 15 drivers will enter tonight's race here. It is going on the up and up. I'm feeling excited about this one. I don't know about you, but I'm starting to get goosebumps by the way this field's been looking. Pace cars up. We're ready. What's up?
Tell you what, I'm nervous. We got 15 cars. It's dark. Most people don't race COTA in the dark. It's going to get wild.
That it is going to get wild, as a few of these guys I know for a fact race in real life. And I'm really anxious to see how this one pans out come the end of the night. Especially with Chris Purnell. Of course, Purnell did not bring another Porsche. He brought the McLaren. And I do know the McLarens in the straights, if you ever drove the McLaren, you know that it likes to launch out of the turn. It grips up and it goes. It's a monster. So, Jamie, with that, do you feel like you could have it locked in again?
Well, you still got to be able to put the power to the ground, right? It definitely has a lot of pace. It's got a lot of straightaway speed, but you got to be able to handle it and make it last, too.
All right. Well, these guys are going to wait for that safety car. They're going to come down the front stretch. We're going to roar to team at turn 1. At turn 1 here at COTA, it could be 5-6 cars wide, and nobody's gonna care. As looks like Brett Douglas almost got into the rear of that McLaren early on. So these guys are watching, first time racing around a few of these guys. Other guys have raced with one another. I feel that's where the fun gets in. New guy, different day. Guys are still warming up tires as trying to get the power to the ground is going to be critical into turn 1, not to mention that front tires if being ice cold. I don't know about you, Jamie, but I don't like ice cold tires.
I don't either. It's never a recipe for anything good.
And the pace car is off. We're going to round the final turn here, turn 17. To get around. That is go time here, and we are racing once again. Here, it might have been a bit of a jump, I think. Chris Purnell is gone. Ben Connert is there along with Brett Douglas. We're going back here. We got two guys going in too wide. The BMW and the Mustangs going to war back there. That's with James McConnell and Jacob Owens. They gotta be smooth going through these S's, and at the front it is Chris Purnell at war with Ben. Ben is gonna try and do something. He's trying to get him unsettled here. His drivers from Australia, 2 of them in the top 3 are on the podium. Zachary Bash, that Shane Blankenship actually goes wide. few other drivers going wide as we're kind of watching the field here. Jamie, I hope you're in the game and watching the field. As,
I am writing some things down.
As we're kind of watching this one here. As we also have race control paying attention to incidents that might get recorded. As not all drivers always record it, but we do tend to stress fair racing. Chris Purnell out front after lap number 1 here. Now, Ben behind has got Brett Douglas right there, too. Now, these drivers are starting to mellow out. And as they mellow out, that is where we could start seeing a few drivers start to push it a little bit better. As we are watching this one, Elliot Jacobson going down pit road. Early on, there's Cody Baumeister in the Porsche. He's battling it out with Gabriel Garcia and looks like Dustin Walenti. Garrett Taylor's not in the race. He is out. He will not get any points. We kind of let this thing go to where it's showing me the action here. Right there's Gabriel Garcia in that 0. He's kind of blocked in a battle with the few drivers there. Brett Douglas feeling under pressure from Zachary Bash. Zachary Bash looking to get another win. This time in GT3's. He did not lock it out last week when he was favored to win with the GT3. But this week, Chris Purnell is going for a back-to-back. Zachary Bash is trying to go for a back-to-back, but 2 different classes. And Jamie, how tough is that to do?
It's very hard to win 1, let alone 2, and make a sweep on the weekend. You know, he's definitely got his work cut out for him as he's sitting back and forth, but there's still a long way to go in this race.
Oh, yeah. You know, you look at the time here, you know, these guys are only 3 minutes into a 1-hour race. You look at how long the tires last, what some of the strats are. What do you think drivers are going to do come pit time?
Well, I think you're going to have a mixed bag of things, right? You know, especially with how many cars we got here. Somebody's going to take the gamble on both sides of the coin. Somebody may undercut it, and somebody may run long.
Yeah, I mean, but how many drivers do you think are going to take tires versus to how many aren't?
Well, I think if guys paid attention to the GT4 race, I think, you know, they realized that fuel only is probably the smarter option. So I don't really anticipate a lot of guys taking tires, but I could be wrong.
Yes, we're not the ones driving it, and we're certainly not the ones doing the pit strats. And early on, though, you look at the only Porsche up there is driven by the Australian, the 976, as Brett Douglas. But back here, Gabriel Garcia is locked in, battling with 4 Porsches. And, I mean, that's... is it the make? Who knows? I personally don't think it's the make. And up front, we talked about early on, Chris Purnell feeling the pressure. There's the BMW driven by Ben. Ben Knert is working on getting this one done. And now we see the pressure being applied to Purnell. Do you think Purnell will be able to handle the pressure of that?
I think, you know, he has to stay smooth and consistent, right? Especially with how dark it is out there. He can't get too focused on what's going on behind.
Absolutely, as this thing is really taking a hold here. We're just kind of hoping we don't see a bump and run out of that one, as if similar to most road course rules, if there is an incident where Ben bumps to gain the position, he has to give the position back to avoid the late on penalty. I don't anticipate that, but sometimes things happen. Look at this front battle here, though. These guys are kind of staying close. I'm not 100% sure on the time, but you feel Purnell has the advantage on this part of the stretch versus the back stretch, and Ben is just the opposite again, like we see in the first race.
Well, right. Everybody has their strengths and weaknesses, and it definitely seems like
It's like we were saying, Green. It looks like you might have went around. Looks like we can go back and take a look here in a little bit, but yeah, what we're saying.
It definitely has that feel, though, that Purnell definitely has, you know, the pace and a little bit more speed through the front side of the course versus the guy in second, who's a little bit better through the back side of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of what we're seeing here. Let's go take a look and check out Cody Baumeister's. He's got a couple of them on there right now. So right here, we're just going to go into high speed mode here with the replay. Just see him on the brakes. This could just be a matter of just driver error as he throws it in there. Yep, just driver error. And then, of course, he had a second incident. Oh, that's the same one. I guess iRacing decided to, SDK decided to show me the same thing. And right here is with Dustin Walenti while trying to catch up to Gabe. Just over throttle on the exit. And the drivers are doing a really good job of just working their way around the traffic here. Which, if you can avoid incidents, that's the best thing. Best case, you see yellow kind of hit the brakes. We're still watching this between the battle here, Jamie. Who's the smooth operator out of this one? Meanwhile, Zachary Bash is in this fight now too.
Well, that's just what I was about to say. Is, you know, with Purnell out front, you know, and the battle for the leads heating up, the quiet snake, Mr. Zachary Bash, is just methodically coming his way back up here.
Yeah, he is. I mean, we've seen him in the first one. He'll sit back, he'll wait, and he is exactly like a cheetah, or a tiger even. He just sits there in the weed. He's just sitting back here, watching them battle. Now the guys in front clearly are not watching the relative. They're just driving heads up, doing their thing. I feel like he is just kind of just running a race to keep it smooth. Along with like Brett Douglas now, who's sitting back there. Oh my, Brandon Perry. Brandon Perry's having trouble with the Ferrari now. I don't know exactly what's going on, but let's go take a look because he's got something going on here. Not sure exactly what. You can bring me the full spectrum of it. Looks like Perry just the same scenario as
lost it.
Just
same spot.
Same scenario as the Ferraris or as the Porsches that we've seen early on. And of course, he's just kind of sitting there, watches this deal, lets him go on. Now, keep in mind, if he's off and somebody hits him, that's not a good no-no. It's kind of one of those they don't like. I think now that Prairie might have found his rhythm again, as you just got to get back on it and watch his throttle inputs. Meanwhile, up at the front, Chris Purnell is still trying to pull away from Ben, and Ben is right there with Zachary Bash. And I don't know what's going on quite yet, but we also got Connor Coleman up in this top 5 fight. And what can we expect out of Connor? I mean, the pit strategy killed him last race. Could we see him make that same mistake?
Race car drivers don't tend to make the same mistake twice. I think he knew what he did. He learned from it, and I think he's going to put together a whole race this time around.
Yes. I mean, last race we've seen him, and now do you feel like Connor's going to be racing to try and catch up to Zachary to just get this party started again?
I bet you he really does want to get up there. I think right now he just kind of has to be patient and just get through the traffic a little bit. But if the opportunity presents itself, it's going to be a barn burner if he gets back up there with them guys.
Yeah, it's already shaping up to be just that. Is look at the front. Chris Purnell, he's losing a little bit of time. Once again, we've seen it. Ben has caught up to Chris. He's in the backstretch turns. Now, keep in mind, this thing is 2.26 miles of mostly turns. It's 17 turns in this little bit of time. And that is where everything can kind of pan out the wrong way. Oh my, something just happened with Taylor Williams, it looks like. Kind of watched this as hopefully it wasn't terrible. Yeah, it's just an off track. Whatever, SDK. Fix your limits. Purnell out front with that McLaren. Don't go anywhere, race fans. We're going to take a brief commercial break from the network. Man, it is great to have everybody here. But hopefully the show still goes on and is as nice as it ever was. But we'll be back very shortly.
Yeah. 100-acre bounce. You know it is T.I. double good. Sun coming up in 100-acre wood. Feet start tapping cause I'm feeling too good. Bounce in my step, got springs in my soul. Off to find trouble, yeah, that's my goal. Woo got honey, but I'm after the thrill. Rabbit say slow down, I never will. Rule on my back like go, go, go. We flying through the trees like a striped tornado. Piglets say wait, but I'm already gone. E your sign, this one is strong. But I don't stop, I don't slow. I bounce so high, I steal the show. Tickers on the run, can't catch this beat. Spring loaded style with the rhythm in my feet. Jump so high, touch clouds and drop. When I start bouncing, I don't ever stop. Tickers on the run, wild and free. Best thing about tickers, there's only one me. Bounce to the left, bounce to the right. Turn the whole forest to the party night. Can't get say careful, but I just grin. Life's too short not to dive right in. From treetop swings to riverbank slides, I bring that energy wherever I ride. Out talk facts, but I don't need a speech. I live in the moment, out of your reach. Every little bounce got a beat so loud, got the whole wood vibe and draw in a crowd. Pooh Bear laughing, honey in hand. Slow down, Tigger, nah, not the plan. I keep it moving, don't delay. Turn every second into play. Tiggers on the run, can't catch this beat. Spring loaded style with the rhythm in my feet. Jump so high, touch clouds and drop. When I start bouncing, I don't ever stop. Tiggers on the run, wild and free. Best thing about Tiggers, there's only one me. Bounce to the left, bounce to the right. Turn the whole forest to a party tonight. Bounce, bounce, down on one. 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 Bounce tonight. Bounce, 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 bounce. Feel that groove, every jump got the whole world moving up, down, down, side to side. Catch my vibe, it's a crazy ride. No worries, no fear, just energy flow. Where I land next, nobody knows. Tiggers on the run, light up the sky. Stripe blur flashing as I fly by. From the ground to the stars, non-stop fun. You can't outrun me, I'm already gone. Tiggers on the run, hear that sound booming like thunder when I hit the ground. If you feel that beat, come bounce along. In 100-acre wood, we go all night long.
All right, we are back here, and Purnell is still out front, and I mean, when you got a driver like him, he is absolutely on rails the entire time. So we're still rocking and rolling here in the booth. And Jamie, I mean, Purnell, is he one of those men where he's just stone cold? He's just ice right now. He's got ice in his veins.
Well, if you remember back a month ago when during the first round, he kind of was the same way. People would give him different looks, and he just wasn't phased.
Yeah, I mean, he's really just staying on it. He's very smooth behind the wheel. And Ben is having a hard time. He gets up to the rear of him. It looks like right when he gets right up to the back of him, he's trying to figure out when he can make a move, but Chris ain't backing off the hammer.
Oh, absolutely not. And, like I've even told you this before. Catching somebody's one thing, but it's a totally different ball game when you're trying to pass them.
Yeah, it is. As I just seen a couple. Oh my! Is that multi-car? Too late now to really pull it out if it was. Looked like they both got straightened out, a little bit of bumping afterwards, but...
What was the name on that? The guy who initially spun?
Cody Baumeister and Taylor Williams.
I just want it noted for unsafe entry.
Yeah, we'll have to review that at the end of the night. As we are going back and looking at this one. And here it is. Ben's going for it. Looks to the outside. Can't quite get it. Ben doesn't capitalize. Ben is right on that rear. This is what we're talking about. He's going to have to see what he can do and when.
He's going to go for the late break at the top of the hill.
Oh, yeah. He's going to try it. He tries the late break.
He's just not close enough. No!
Ben is absolutely pushing everything at Chris right now. Throw the kitchen sink, buddy. You throw. Give me a kitchen sink. I'll go out there. I'll throw the kitchen sink.
All right, here you go.
Thank you. I'm gonna throw it in. Just throw the kitchen sink in there now. Ben could not try to get him right there, and it actually cost him about 1.2 seconds, and that's what we're talking about. You gotta. It almost had the. If you would have had the inside line advantage, it could have been different. Oh my.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
We've seen it there. You see me do that, right?
Yes, I did.
I'll let him know why. Brandon Perry.
What's up?
2 cars off with a tow. So
Okay.
we sent the safety car out. It'll just retighten them up. If guys are angry, tell them it was done by me.
Fair enough.
No, is 2. Jamie's seen it. I seen it. So there
Those
we go.
guys still in the race, or were they the guys that checked out?
It was Cody Baumeister and some Taylor guy, Taylor Williams.
I think they both disconnected, but we'll still re-rack them. It's time to go now. Yeah.
Yeah, my bad if they did. I don't see that on my deal. So.
Yeah. No, I know. That's all right. That's not your. No worries. It happens. But by rules, yeah.
All right.
But I seen it because like I said, they both kind of disconnected around the same time, so that makes sense.
All right. So Brandon Perry is going to relay that. Chris Purnell and here is. Now this is the shakeup we've been looking for here for the first time in the league GT World. We're under safety car here. Jamie, what are these guys probably thinking right now? What do we do?
the way I see it is you got to make at least one stop, right? And this is a free stop, so you're going to lose the least amount of time if you come now. Yeah, you're going to be out there for 40 minutes, but it's worth the gamble.
You know what? I'd honestly gamble this one. I would take advantage of it. We know the fuel lasts at least 40 minutes in these cars. Maybe it lasts like 45 minutes to 50 with a full tank. They don't have a full tank. It's 70%. So these guys are probably thinking, oh, great, that freaking guy pulled out the safety car here. But at the same time, some of the other guys, what are they probably thinking? Thank God there's a safety car?
Yeah, a couple of guys probably straggling in the back were excited to see the safety car, bunching back up. Now they can get back after it, battle for positions again.
Exactly. And, you know, we do have a few outs, you know, Williams, Baumeister, Jacobson, and Taylor. I mean, better luck in the next race. I hopefully you get back into it and just rock and roll. You know, but other drivers that are taking advantage of this, they're probably like, wait, this is a free safety car. We're boxing. I know you'd be calling me into the pit.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, I mean, it's a free stop here. It just makes sense to do it, but it doesn't seem like a lot of guys are coming.
And, oh my God.
Just as I say that, here they come.
The
floodgates have been opened.
Let's take a look at this as they are coming down pit road right now. Now, keep in mind, this is the one time you have to be a spot on your pit. You do not want to gamble your pit stall. You stay on it. Because the pit lane is where you can win and lose races. We've seen it last race. They're all going up. It looks like it is a full tires except for Ben. A few drivers did not. Ben did not take tires of that 888. He's taking fuel only, and he's going to gas and go. So smart move out of him, it looks like. And that is where the gamble is going to be won at. Because they do not have to wait for those tires to come in now. Which is great. But at the same time, we're going to be going green here very shortly. Race fans, don't go anywhere. We are going to be having one heck of a restart here very shortly.
Lights out, engine scream in the night. Carbon fiber dreams, yeah, we're chasing that light. Eyes are down, world fades through black. All I hear is a roar when I'm on that track. 100-0, then back again. Dancing on the edge like a loaded pen. Every turn's a gamble, every move precise. One wrong second, you roll the dice. Radio crackling in my ear, pushing out the coast is clear. Feel the pressure in my veins. I was born for burning lanes. Red line hard, I'm breaking through. Pedal to the floor, got nothing to lose. Fire in my chest, check a flag in sight. I live for the rush at 200 miles an hour tonight. Miles an hour tonight.
We are getting set to go green once again here. Jamie, how fired up are you to see this one?
Oh, I'm excited for this. The race is just about to be good.
Comes around. Chris is going to see that spot. He's been known to go early, and there it is. We are racing once again into turn 1. Ben gets right on the heels, right behind him, back behind him. Zachary Bash is under fire. Zachary's under pressure from Connor Coleman. Coleman has the advantage. Connor Coleman and Zachary Bash back at it again. We were talking about it earlier on, and these two guys are fireballs on the track. Chris Purnell, Ben Connor Coleman, Zachary Bash, Brett Douglas, our top 5. And out in front, it is pressure unlike anything we've seen yet, as it looks like Chris Purnell and Ben are going to go to war here once again. And check this out, Connor Coleman goes wide, Zachary Bash comes through. Looks like they're staying, trying to get it done the long way around, has the inside line, and oh my.
Oh, what happened to the leader?
The leader, that was
Purnell.
That was Chris. That was Purnell. Purnell goes around, loses the position. He's battling with Brandon Perry now. Perry having to go wide. And now Purnell is absolutely on it with James McConnell. And McConnell comes, man, that guy's a sleeping dragon. Where did he come from? He came out of nowhere. Gabriel Garcia
goes around.
Garcia going around, doesn't go on his lid. But nobody answers the question, where did McConnell come from? McConnell taking full advantage of the safety car, having a great restart. He's up there. Ben is up front with Zachary Bash chasing him down. But Zachary Bash now under pressure from Brett Douglas and Connor Coleman. This is going to be a battle. These 3 cars are about set to go to war. Ben up front has got to be thinking, thank you. Go to war, guys. Go to war.
But let's not forget, Ben didn't take tires on that pit stop, so he's banking that these guys keep battling and he can just get away.
Yeah, you know, as we were talking about the tire wear here, I mean, these guys have been absolutely on it the whole time. And now McConnell, something happened to McConnell where he's back there again. Well, let's go take a look and see what happened with McConnell. Back here real quick. As was he... Oh, there's a little bit of contact, but over throttle at the same time. I don't think the contact is why he spun. And Gabriel Garcia here had an incident here. As Garcia has been struggling a little bit here, as we've seen it in the past where he just gets on the throttle a little bit too much. But Garcia going around this time. Ben, Zachary, Brett Douglas, Connor Coleman. Coleman is trying to catch up to get back up there to Zachary Bash. And of course, now the guy who was first, that is Chris Purnell. And Purnell is anything short of slow. So what do these guys got to do? As Purnell goes on this run, he's got to remember his tires are still probably cold. It's probably getting warm. Brett Douglas, of course, doing a great job just staying on it. Something happened with Gabriel Garcia. He had to take a tow, actually. I think this might have been a single car. Nope, that's just Gabe being Gabe.
Nope, he rolled it over.
Dustin Walenti coming down pit road. Don't know what that is about, as that's not what you want to see out of him as a late pit. Gabriel Garcia just destroyed his Porsche. Hopefully he's okay, as I don't think he flew out the window. Guys wondering if they can raise it. You're looking to watch the Discord, right? Jamie?
I've been watching the Discord. I just wasn't going to answer it now.
Yeah, it's too late for that anyway.
Well, there's more than one thing going on in there right now, so.
Oh yeah, so we're watching a great race between these three.
I'll tell you what, you look up front, Bash is starting to stalk down the leader.
Yes, he is. That's what we were talking about with Zachary Bash. He's a cheetah. And back here, you got Brett Douglas leading the way with a few other guys. You got Connor Coleman and Chris Burnell. And Burnell's probably sitting back there like, come on, guys, let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go. As here's where the McLaren actually shines. You can late break the McLaren, but does it work? Not against this field. Ben has got to be watching this though. He sees Zachary right at his cross. Zachary's got him in his crosshairs. He's waiting for the mistake. We've seen it happen in GT4. We've seen it happen last week or last month when these guys were at it again. And I fully anticipate Zach being on the podium. We're watching this one back here. Oh my, a big off track by Brett Douglas. Purnell's taking advantage now. He's got the inside line. Coleman's gonna have to make it go the hard way, but he's got the inside line advantage into the next turn, and Purnell has to get held up. No contact between the two. This is the battle for third. Three cars in that fight for third place. And Coleman is not given the advantage. Oh, Purnell gets the inside line. Tries for the switchback and holds it. That is an amazing move by Purnell. If I was Purnell, I'd be sweating at this point because you know somebody's going to try for it. Zachary is creeping even closer though. He's 1 second gap now with that Audi. We go back behind. The three-way fight for third is on, as we've seen this last race where Coleman was just on it, and he's on it again. And he's got a rabbit to chase. If you look, he's chasing down Zachary. It might be seconds between them, but he's chasing down Zachary. He's like, he put me in a bridesmaid's dress. Now you're gonna get it. But up front, Ben Connor is up front, leading this race. And the guy who is beating him before is right here, Chris Burnell. So, Jamie, what's your take on this? Which driver out of those are you taking as a winner here?
I tell you what, we're just over halfway in this race, and honestly, I'll go with anybody in the top 5. They're racing hard, they're racing clean, and very respectable.
You know, very true on that. Anybody in the top 5, but I'm going to have to shoot for the wild dog getting into the top 5 here tonight. You know I'm a fan of the wild card.
Who's the underdog you're thinking here tonight?
BP, Brandon Perry. He sits up in 6th place. He's in the Ferrari.
I knew it.
I think he's going to get a top 5, I think. But he is one driver I have raced with enough times to know that you do not count him out. ever. Even though he raced dirty at Sebring.
Well, as we've learned with BP, if the car's still rolling and it has tires on it, he will find a way up to the front at the end of the race.
Yes, he will. And plus, the man has been on rails for an unprecedented couple of months now. He's been absolutely fast and able to put that car, any machine he drives, up into the top 5. So I'm banking on Perry this time. Hey, you took the entire top 5, dude. I had to take over.
Well, I mean, if you want me to narrow it down so that way it seems a little bit more fair, you left me with the low-hanging fruit. Give me Zachary back.
You're taking I can dig that one. I mean, Zachary has caught it. It is a race for the top spot here. And Zachary Bash is anything short of slow. He is not, he's fast. Could I beat him in a race? Probably. I'm just saying, I'm pretty good. I'm just messing with everybody out there. I suck. But I'm actually waiting to see what he can do when he does get up there, what his play is going to be. I say Danny Ricciardo that shit and move it. Just saying it works. Gap now to Ben is showing up on our board at 0.8. Chris Purnell is 2.3 behind Zach. So Chris Purnell not displaying the same pace as he did in that first stint where he ran 15 laps, or 15 laps led. Despite the safety car, I hope he doesn't blast the stewards on that one. But after the safety car, you feel like the car might have changed on him.
Well, it definitely broke up his rhythm, and then I think, you know, after he got mired in traffic, he's just so far back that, you know, he's having to use up a little bit more car than I think maybe he wants to try and get back up here.
But yeah, these guys definitely taking it, giving us a show here, Jamie. And I'm actually been impressed with what we're seeing here all the way through. Kind of watching where the gaps are right now and kind of basing it off of that. Right back here, you see James McConnell. It's, of course, Shane Blankenship actually battling back into this one. His Blankenship's up into 7th place.
Yeah, he's had a bit of a quiet night, working methodically on his way up here. Been a good race for him so far.
Yeah, I mean, Jacob Owens obviously not the way he wanted that. Dustin Walenti, he had to take the last-minute pit. He's going to look into a top 10. It looks like Gabriel Garcia is checked out of the race as he packed it up, went to the hauler after destroying his car on his own. Just saying, I call it as I see it sometimes.
I'll tell you what, I think Purnell might be the fastest car on the racetrack. He is catching these top 2 guys in a hurry.
Flipper checked out. He said sports cars are not for him. As I'm checking the chat. Sorry about that, Flip. You'll be fine. We got the top-notch Mario Party crew here. They are ready to assist with any band-aids you may need. And at the lead, Ben has gotten caught. Zachary Bash is trying to get him towards the spot where he knows very well, it looks like. But on the back end, this is where the back end, I mean, who's got the fastest pace on the back side of this thing?
Well, I'll tell you what, don't look now, but Purnell is coming. He's there.
Yes, he is. Purnell has made up a lot of time now. I think he might have finally figured out the tire situation, or they're finally coming in. And that is where Purnell has been so dangerous at. I mean, this week around, he's got the McLaren in this thing, and he's not holding anything back. He's not pulling any punches. I mean, the top three have been at war the entire time. Connor Coleman is on his own. Everybody but the top three is kind of spread out now at this point. And we're watching Purnell. He's coming off a race win last month when we were at Sonoma. This week we're here at COTA. And he is absolutely on the limit again. And inside move. Check out the move. It looked like Zachary Bash anticipated it. As Zachary Bash uses one defensive move to right then and there where he needed it. I'm just honestly very impressed with how these guys are going right now.
Whoa!
Chris Purnell is on the limit here at COTA. They give these fans a brief little break so I can grab me a drink and everything else. Don't go anywhere, race fans. This is another. We're going to take a brief commercial break from the network. Maybe, maybe not. Almost cut.
The leader just had a mistake.
The leader had a mistake. Bash up front now. This is where I can't even go to take a break. These guys got me on the limit. Zachary Bash going for the back-to-back in that Audi. Behind him now, Ben was the race leader. He's back on it again, and these guys are going to push it. Ben is right there. Ben's looking, seeing where he's going to try to make that move on him. You know, you got Chris Purnell right behind, but we were looking at potentially a second winner this season out of these guys. As Zachary Bash definitely giving us a show. And we were talking about it. I mean, what does Zachary have to do to maintain this one? Big off crack by Chris Purnell. Had to slow down. That is one thing you would not want to have happen. And Dustin Valenti looks like he's got a black flag penalty early on. So track limits biting people in the tail here. As this race is giving us a show. Man, what a night. I'm actually really super excited this one. So we got 17 minutes and I can't exactly leave right now. Looks like kind of watching to see what happens out of Dustin Valenti as he's going to have a drive-through penalty, I believe. And there it is. Ben's going for the inside move, has the inside line, side by side, final turn. Still side by side. It is on the drag strip, on the limit, inches away. Here at COTA, this is not the stuff I anticipated when we set this up. Jamie will tell you, I don't plan this. Inside line, the switchback engage. Get out of the way, boys. These guys are coming through. Zachary Bash is side by side with these guys. And man, what a show. Jamie, tell me, you've been in that situation. What's that like when you're not that far on the limit?
I mean, you're living right on the ragged edge. What just happened? Somebody's off track back.
Ben, oh my, Ben is off track here with a little bit of a spin. And that is a mistake that could cost him a shot at the win here tonight. Now that leaves open air. Chris Purnell, Zachary Bass once again for the race win. This is going to be a battle. These guys, I believe it was Zachary Bass who came in second place to him last last month. Jacob Owens hard into the wall. What's Zachary gonna have to do to finish this one out there, Jamie?
He's got to be smooth and hit his marks. He knows who's behind him, and I'm sure he doesn't want to finish second to him again. And they both have really fast cars, and they are putting it on display.
Yep, and then if you look up here, you got Connor Coleman just getting around here. Brett Douglas working his magic here. There's Ben. Ben is back on track, but he's got to make up some time. How can he do that? He's got to hit his marks nearly every time here. But what a battle we've seen so far out of these top three. I'm really anxious to find out, because was Connor Coleman saving tires? I don't know. I really don't know, everybody out there, but anybody in the chat, man. Yeah, Flip, those brakes definitely glow big time when you're laying on it after about 160, 170 miles an hour on the straights. As it looks like Chris Purnell might have been laying back a little bit. See quite a few off tracks near the back though, on a few drivers. Looks like the field's a little bit more spread out now. I'm gonna let the camera roam and take a brief commercial break from the network here.
Rolling up slow, engines humming low. Crew in the lane and we ready to go. Helmets on tight, visor down clean. Lights go green, know what I mean. Feel it up quick, tires get switched. Clocks tick tick, don't you slip. Jack it up, drop it fast, we gone in a flash. Don't finish last. Hey, left side, right side, hustle and sing. No time to stop, no time to think. Spin that wrench, hear that click. 3, 2, 1, now that's quick. Hey, fiddle and shuffle, zoom zoom. We don't fumble, slide in, slide out, make it subtle. Whole team moving, fiddle and shuffle. Everybody do the pill and shuffle. Everybody do the pill and shuffle.
And we are back as the battle has just erupted here at the front. Jamie, what are you seeing out of Purnell right now? Hello?
You know, Purnell's had to definitely battle his way back here, and Cash is going to have his hands full, and he knows it.
Yes, he is. And the inside shot, pass defense. He uses that one defense move at the right time, I feel like. Zachary Bash he didn't come here just to finish, as, my bad. But anyway, Zachary did not come here just to finish. I guarantee he didn't come here just to finish. He came to win.
Oh, 100%. He knows who he's got behind him, and them two battled really hard at Sonoma the previous race, and I know he wants this one bad.
And to be honest, I mean, that Audi looks great. It looks like a strong car.
Oh, it's definitely fast, and it's got some pace. You know, he's got Purnell hunting him down. He just got to keep hitting his marks here. He's got a little bit over 10 minutes left.
Absolutely. And now we got to do some special shout-outs after a bit here once these guys settle down. But do got to shout out to all the fans out there. You know, I hope you guys are enjoying the show, every single one of you. Shout out to my wife, Jenna. Jamie, I'm sure you got a special someone to shout out to.
Yeah, I'd love to give a shout out to my fiance, Emily.
Also, You know, shout out to all you supporters. You guys are making what makes it happen. Truly do. Hit that sub button, hit that like button. Also remember to check out the merch store if you want some exclusive network merch, only available here on the network, including some team merch that's on there too for Blackout Motorsports B Racing. Also, Suno.com is for where you can find all the exclusive music for the network here. If you go to Suno.com, there's a deal there where you put in B Smythe 1999. That is the only place you're gonna find my music right now. Also, Spotify Premium is a great app I use also for doing the anthem. As this race has absolutely gone on rails. Chris Purnell, do you feel like Chris Purnell is kind of slowing down though, Jamie, as we're watching it further on?
So I think he's just backing off just a little bit, cool the tires down, and getting ready to mount that one last charge.
Just kind of get him to cool down a little bit. Yeah, I can see him doing that. What they are doing is coming up on lap traffic again, as these guys have been throwing up a amazing pace here. Obviously, Zachary Bash didn't get the starting position he wanted, but currently he's out in front. You know, and all this started when the safety car came out when 2 cars towed, went on track and everything. We just regroup them, re-rack them. It's league rules with the safety car. It also allows for some really good racing. But man, Chris Purnell, I feel like it's going to carry over to the next race, which next race for the season, you know, GT World, the next place they go to is going to be one that everybody's going to love, and it is Sebring. And I know Jamie's looking forward to that one, as Sebring is going to be a great race right here on the network.
Oh, absolutely. That's an awesome facility with these awesome GT3's. And with the field getting ever bigger, man, the show is just going to get even more spectacular.
These guys are absolutely still battling this one out. I'm watching Purnell now, and now that they worked around the traffic, Purnell with 6:24 left, he's got to somehow find more pace out of that car. Watch Brandon Perry, still sits back in 6th place. Don't know if he can gain much more than that, though. He's got a long road ahead of him for that. We are seeing quite a few off tracks by a few people. And Purnell has done it. He's got to the back bumper of Bash once again. This is where we were talking about it. Purnell looks inside. No contact is made.
Contact.
And they get hit around. Make a note of that. Davey will review. I don't think it's an incident though. Or I think it's an incident. Purnell gets it up in front once again. Zachary Bash right there to try and chase him down. Connor Coleman, Brett Douglas, and these guys. And there's also Jacob Owens involved in that one a little bit too. And Jacob just kind of hit the brakes, so. It looked from this end, Jamie, I mean, the slight contact, do you feel like it could have been there?
I definitely feel like
look
it
at
was
this.
hard. He gave it back to him.
Chris
That's the
Purnell,
gentleman thing to do.
It is a gentleman thing to do, as Purnell caught on to what it was, gave the position back, and we are racing once again. I got a lot of respect for that. We're not, you know what, that's not even a penalty now. I don't think I'm wrong on that. I don't think it counts as a penalty anymore.
No, the way I see it is, you know, it was definitely hard racing, led to some contact. He spun the guy out, and he did the right thing and gave it back to him. Way to go. That's true sportsmanship right there.
Yeah, no driver likes that one, especially F1 drivers hate it when they have to. In fact, they will argue it tooth and nail. As it looks like no real damage on either car either after it. I think it was just enough of a touch to where Purnell knew that it was not a good way to pass. And now Purnell right on the rear here. This is what we anticipated out of these two. Neither one, I don't think anybody gonna let out now.
Oh no, it's go time.
As I think Zachary needs to protect that inside line going into turn one. And he can't quite do it this time around. He goes side by side through the hairpin. And here we go. This is what these guys have been doing all race long. And Purnell is right there. And he has the advantage, and Purnell does it. Purnell gets around him, and now it is game on. Bass has no answer for it. And now Purnell is back on it, and now Purnell won't feel robbed at the end of the day either. As some drivers will feel that way if the safety car comes out. I know I do. Or lack of a safety car, just saying. Davey knows what I'm talking about too. Sadly, he's probably shaking his head.
Oh, you know me so well.
Don't worry, we'll send you some popcorn. Looks like Zachary Bass is going to try and find a new shot at this one. He's got very little time. He's probably got maybe 1-2 laps remaining, and he knows that if he's got to push, it's now. If we go look at other drivers here, Connor Coleman, Brett Douglas, of course, putting on a great show, coming back into this one. Ben sticking it out. I mean, despite the spin, he's still in 5th. Brandon Perry, what a night there. Shane Blankenship, James McConnell, and Jacob Owens. Dustin Walenti is still in this one. Not what he wanted, I'm sure, out of him, as I'm sure he wanted a little bit more than a top 10. Most drivers do. But these guys have been on it the entire race. What a race. And look at this. Jamie, if there's a 1 lap left here, does Bash have that shot?
You know, he's going to find a way. He's going to try. I mean, he's probably not going to force it if he doesn't have to, but he's going to loom as large as he can in that mirror.
Yeah, it looks like, you know, I've been doing some GT3 stuff on the officials. Jamie knows this actually. Where the Audi is, it seems like after some of the updates, they might have actually fixed it where now it actually performs the way it's supposed to. But now it looks like this could be the final lap here. In fact, it will be the final lap now. As drivers make their way around here, Bash has 1 shot, I think. And I think if he's going to try and do it, he needs to try and do it on the final turn. What do you think on that, Jamie?
I think he's got to do it in the middle sector where all the slow corners are. That's where he gains the most time. Once this Purnell gets out on the straightaways, the car just takes off.
So you feel more taking advantage on the slower turns.
That's going to be Bash's best shot to do it.
As this one definitely been a barn burner. I hope everybody's enjoyed it. Yeah, Corey, we it gave it back. No penalty will actually be instated on that one. Obviously, some stuff's going to have to be reviewed. But, I mean, at the end of the day, that's how racing goes. Looks like Bash, Coleman now. Coleman made it up to caught them. Down the front stretch, Chris Purnell wins here back to back in the GT World Challenge. Bash, Coleman, Brett Douglas comes across the line with Ben Connor. We're going to bring him on up here shortly. As I'll relay it to race control. Brandon to have top 5 ready for interviews.
This time, can they park on the front stretch instead of doing what they did?
So we're gonna start him off, you know, as Ben, what a great job out of him. Let's bring him on up here, have a little chat, see how he feels after it. Ben.
Hello.
Hello. Bet you didn't expect a top 5 interview. But anyway, what a drive out of you tonight. How was it?
It was pretty fun. I had a good time at the front while I was there. I feel like I gambled a little bit too much with not taking the new tires at the safety car, and we ended up fighting the rear of the car for the last 20 minutes, so couldn't really do anything at the end there. But congrats to Chris. I had a really fun time battling with him at the front the first part of the race, and yeah.
Well, you did it, man. You got to the top 5. And yeah, I mean, it was great. I mean, you got up there, you looked like for a moment you were on rails, and then it just kind of bit you at the end. But any shout-outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching?
Yeah, my team, Zero Delta. It's Dustin, Jacob, and James, and our sponsors, Dubby and Moza. Thanks to those guys. And yeah, that's it from me.
All right, man. Well, congrats and great job here tonight at COTA.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was Ben, and now let's hear from Brett Douglas out of Australia and see how he feels after this one here. Let's see here. There he is. Brett. Oh, Brett?
Hey, how you doing?
Man, what a night. You got top 5 here at COTA. How do you feel after that one?
Oh, look, you know, it was a tough race, and that safety car kind of buggered up any strategy I had. But I had nothing for the 3 or 4 guys in front of me, and I feel a bit for Ben. He had the pace on me as well, but no, very close. 5 seconds between the top 4 at the end is it's a good result, and I'll take the points. Thanks.
Yeah, how'd they, you know, we've seen you start to gain some more momentum. Did it feel like it was a little bit faster before the safety car, or does the safety car kind of shake it up?
Look, the Porsche unfortunately takes a while to get its tyres up to temp. It's a good 4 or 5 laps at this track anyway. And this track's probably my worst track you could possibly go to. So to get a top 4, I'm happy. But when the fuel comes off and the tyres are up, I've got a bit more pace. So, but anyway, look, those guys were too good in front of me, and you know, a couple of them even managed to have spins and still get back past me. So it shows you the pace they had. But anyway, no, good points, good debut. Happy to be here. Looking forward to the next race. Much better track for me. And yeah, I'm coming for those guys at the front.
Yeah, Jamie, got anything for Brett here?
You know, so you were out there for the hour. You ran that race. You know, what was it like out there? I know from our vantage point, it looked pretty wild.
It was very tense. Look, those guys like Zach, Connor, Ben, Chris, it was all very, very close between all of us. And, you know, it was... This is a very slippery track. Being a night race here, there's no temperature to get into the track and bring the tyres up. So I think we were all sliding around and just trying to hang on to it for a lot of the time, to be honest with you. You know, and also it's so dark here. You can't see your apexes, and it's really hard to keep your lines and your consistency. So You know, kudos to everybody. It was a fantastic race, and you know, like I said, Chris, Zach, Connor, Ben had a great race with them, especially Connor. We battled a few times, so you know, yeah, loved it.
All right, man. Well, great job here.
Thanks.
Any shout outs you got to do for any fans you might have down in Australia there?
Look, all the boys at Valve Esports, RSW Graphics, everything simulated. You know, all those boys. Yep. Get more points and try and get a top 3 in the championship for you, boys.
All right, man. Well, thank you for coming on up. I'm going to get you down to the guys, and I'm sure I'll be up there shortly.
No problems at all. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you. So Brett Douglas there giving us that one. Now let's go to our top 3. Driving that number 46 BMW. Connor Coleman. We've been waiting for this one, Jamie. I know we have. Here he comes. Connor.
Word. Hey. Word.
How's it going?
Man, what a drive out of you. You got podium finish once again here in that BMW. How do you feel coming into this one? Man, what a drive.
Oh, what a drive. Screwing up my qualifying, I didn't feel very well. I hit a sausage curb in the S's on my last lap. I was doing a pretty good lap, and it's like, oh no, I'm going to start in the back, and then I just kept my head down and treated it like a full endurance race and kept it consistent and let the race come to me, and it paid off.
Now, seeing you race against Zach once again, do you feel like a bridesmaid still?
No, I feel like the best man now.
Oh, gotcha.
Been in the Discord this time with him, and we got some good banter and just giving it a go. It's been fun.
Yeah, I bet. Jamie, you got anything for Connor here? Because I know you've been itching with this one.
I'll tell you what, man. You put on one hell of a show. You know, you went from the back to the front twice. But, man, yeah. I got to know, where did you come from in the end? Because, you know, we looked up, and you were off in the sunset somewhere. Next thing you know, you're up in the top 5, top 3.
Yeah, I was just keeping my head down and just making sure I put down consistent laps just to, one, get me a good gap between me and, who was it, Ben or Brett? As soon as I passed him, I was like, I got to keep this gap up and hopefully let the leaders, you know, kind of take each other out, which kind of happened. So kept my head down and finished it out.
All right, well, Connor, I know you got some fans in the stands right now. Any shout-outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching, cheer you on?
Oh, yeah, my buddy Tito and Matt, they've been watching me, cheering me on, and it's been great. Also, shout-out to my team, HSPR, Hutch Sports Phantom Racing, and Daniel Krim for giving me this beautiful paint job for this race and for the rest of the season.
All right, man. Well, great job here, and congrats on a podium finish.
Thank you, boys.
Thank you. As Connor Coleman, and now let's go to the man that always, he's kind of a showstopper lately, driving that number 11 Audi GT3 Evo, Zachary Bash, and here he comes. Let's hear from him. Zach.
What is going on, guys? Holy molies.
Another podium, but not the win. How do you feel after this one?
You know, honestly, I would have loved to get the win, but just the simple fact, I got to give a lot of credit to Chris, man, dude. That was a fucking awesome damn race.
Hey.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But, I mean, yeah, it was a great race out of both of you guys, and you guys gave us a show. How was it, though, on the back end of it?
That was, I mean, it was stressful towards the end. I mean, whenever me and him made contact, I got a little scared. I thought I was going to end up losing third and falling back, but, oh, man, dude, I freaking sweating, freaking adrenaline going, dude. Oh, my God, that was a great race.
Well, you did a great job. I'm sure Jamie has a few questions as well.
Yeah, man, you definitely gave us all a show, but what was it like out there just swapping haymakers with you and Chris Purnell?
I mean, it was intense. I mean, with being a 2.3K driver competing against a 3K driver, that gives me a lot of confidence as a driver, knowing that I know I have the potential of being able to. The biggest thing is being able to compete with faster drivers and be able to hold them off and race against them gives me so much confidence. I mean, it it's just so intense. I can't describe it. It's just I I doubted myself for so long, and to be able to come out here and run with these guys, it's just unbelievable. It was just a great race. It was a great battle all around. The caution honestly really helped me a lot, but man, it was just a phenomenal race between me and Chris and Connor and Ben as well. I mean, even Brett got got fourth. It was just a phenomenal race.
Well, you did a great job. I mean, all the way around, side by side through the S's and other turn one. I think was the turn one incident where Chris Purnell actually gave the position back. We seen, which is really a lot of respect out of him. But man, what a drive out of you!
I appreciate it, God. I really do. And I wasn't expecting to give the position back. I was a little confused at first, but I knew I was. As soon as he gave it back, I'm like, well, I guess he's, giving me respect. So I tried holding him off again, and we went side by side before the S's, and I was like, I'm just going to let it go because I don't want to take a chance of taking each other out again. So.
Well, any shout outs you got due for anybody out there watching once again, as this is the second time up here?
Gotta give a shout out to my family, friends, my teammates over at Echelon Sim Sports. You guys for broadcasting. You also putting on the league as well, Brandon Reitzma. Give a shout out to the rest of the guys in the league, honestly. I mean, they all put on a phenomenal race. But other than that, I appreciate you guys. I want to apologize. I'm sorry about earlier. I'm just overwhelmed with the joy and just happy. I'm sorry about that.
All right, man. Well, you did it. Great job and congrats.
All right, thank you, Brian. Appreciate it.
Thank you. That was Zachary Bash. And now let's hear from the main man, the man who went back to back driving the McLaren 920, Chris Purnell out of Australia. Let's hear from him. Chris?
How you going, guys?
How's it going? What a race. What a challenge. I mean, you went and had to rework through the field after the safety car. How do you feel after this one?
Yeah, pretty good. A little bit disappointed. I had a little cheeky spin on cold tires, but yeah, just a little inexperience in this car. I sort of wanted to jump in something a bit different and try something else out, and yeah, it probably cost me a little bit at the start, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it all ended up at the end.
Then let's talk about it. I mean, you were side by side with Bash. I mean, that battle at the front, how was it? How on edge were you?
Yeah, I had probably a little bit more in the tank. I just couldn't seem to get the car to drive out of the corner, where Zach just seemed to have really good forward bite when he took off out of the exits of the corners. So it's I had to get a little bit creative to sort of close up the gap. I was probably pushing a little bit harder through the S's than I wanted to and stuff to sort of get close enough to have a lunge at some point and then hopefully pull it off. And when I got there, I was quite happy with how I got it. Sort of checked up the middle to slow him down as well to then be able to sort of drive away a little bit.
Yes, I mean, it was a great race all the way around for you, back to back from the first two rounds here. Jamie, you got anything for Chris here?
Well, you and Zachary put on an absolute clinic of a show. It was awesome to see. But I guess the burning question for me is going to be, you've gone 2 for 2 on the season so far. Do you think you're going to be able to run the tables?
I don't think the tables are there. There's definitely a couple of tracks circled that I thought would be better than others. And to be honest, these two first tracks aren't like special tracks of mine. So keep your eyes posted for Sebring. I've spent a lot of time there, so that's all I'll say about that one.
All right. Well, Chris, great job here. You won round 2 here at COTA. Any shout outs you have for anybody that might be watching, cheering you on all the way down there in Australia, my friend?
Yeah, thanks, guys. So just a shout out to the Valve Esports team. We obviously put a lot of work in behind the scenes, and not you guys would understand, but there's a lot that goes into these races just from a prep standpoint and understanding what you've got under yourself. Obviously, my family, and yeah, just that's about it, really, guys. So thanks again for putting on a great race and a great show, and looking forward to being here for round 3.
Oh yeah, and Chris, believe me, we understand. I race officials, man. I get ready for almost every single week. I understand fully.
That's it.
Plus, I race league stuff once in a while. But great job, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. So Chris Purnell definitely gave us a clinic at the final part. Jamie, any last words for the streamers?
I'll tell you what, it's 2 races now. The field's growing. That was an absolute exciting race. And I'm excited. I can't wait for next month when we get to Sebring, because I bet you it's going to get bigger and better.
All right, man. Well, thank all the fans out there. If you like what you see, you want to see more of this style racing, remember, hit that sub button, hit that like button. Also, remember, if you're looking to race GT World Challenge, you're going to have to look us up in iRacing or check out a few of the pages I put up in the iRacing recruitment group. I'm out of here for the night. This is my friend Jamie on board with me. He's going to be on board for the next broadcast we do here in about 30 minutes here. We're going to be doing the ARCAs. You're going to want to catch that one because there's even more drivers coming to it. So we're out of here, people. Jamie, this is where you say peace out.
Thank you and have a great night.
Thanks, everybody.
Step out the shadows, lights hit your face, heartbeat racing, set your own pace, baseline thumping through your veins tonight, no holding back now, ignite the vibe, step, slide, feel it right, no fear, no lies, just you